Hey, what's up, YouTubers? This is Thursday, March, I believe today's the 22nd. It's so weird because I remember like on Thursday nights I would go out with my friends. That was like my party night. And now I'm like a stay-at-home mother to be because, of the bed rest situation. I'm just giving you a quick update. First of all, I'm 27 weeks. Yay! My baby is very much viable to the point where if she was born today, she would have a 95 percentile to live. Also, I went to the doctor and I see this. I alternate. I have two. Thank God for health insurance. It's a blessing. Because had I not, I wouldn't be able to just afford going to these doctors. They're not cheap. So I go to a perinatologist every other week. And now that I'm getting a little further along, I'll see him like every 2 weeks or so, or excuse me, every 3 weeks, until I hit about the 32 mark, 31 mark. So a few more weeks to see him. I have about 2 appointments left with him because I'll see him on my 29th week, and then probably on my 31st week or 32nd, depending on his schedule. And I see my regular OB. It was every week when I was 19 weeks. Excuse me. And got the stitch in my cervix, which is called the cerclage. That's the proper name. But now she sees me every 2 weeks. And I went to her today, and I go to her again next week. She said the cerclage is stable, still doing well. I'm not sure if I told you guys in the last video, but my cervix did extend to 1 centimeter. See, what happens is this with the cervix, there's thickness, which is called effacement, and there is length, cervical length, and I was losing length. So they put the stitch in to keep it from shortening anymore. So they'll stop it here instead of it shortening all the way down here, so to speak. And she told me because of this condition, they'll move the stitch for me at 36 weeks. I'm sorry, I don't know why I'm yawning. And then they're going to induce me that day. So I'll be having my baby possibly around May 31st or the first week in June sometime. And she said the hard part is going to be done pretty much for me because I only have a centimeter and a centimeter 0.6 left in length. So then when it's time to deliver, I have to worry about effacement, which is a faster stage when the cervix widens up. So I'm happy to know that. And usually when they know they're going to induce you, I'll be able to get an epidural pretty much right away because I don't have much of a cervix left. So hopefully this will be a pain-free delivery. She said the most part is the shortening. That's what hurts more as the baby drops down. But because I don't have much of it, I probably won't go through as much pain. So that was definitely good to hear. I have a paper here because I can't remember anything. And also I tend to be out of breath. Oh, God. Oh, I'm sorry. This is not my norm. And the crazy thing is I can't even sleep at night. I get up every morning at about 7:30 or so. I'll possibly eat breakfast maybe around 8:30. And then I just, get myself washed up and I go lay back down. There's only so much TV I could watch. So I pretty much have a routine down. 8 o'clock I watch TLC. And this is for those who are on bed rest. Here's some ideas. I watched The Baby Story on the TLC. That comes on from 8 a.m. to like 10, so I watch that. Some days I drift off. I take a nap around 12 for about an hour or so. And then I catch the next episode of Baby Story at 1 o'clock. I just try to familiarize myself with, different things that could go wrong or happen possibly to me during labor. So I definitely appreciate that show. Oh, man. I can't believe I'm yawning like an animal. Also, last week my crib did come in. I love it so much. It was a gift, so I'm very blessed for that. And the mattress as well. Very kind gift. And it's all put up and put together. We're probably going to move after the baby gets here, unfortunately. But, you got to do what you got to do. And I'll be excited about that because then I could actually decorate a nursery and stuff. And my baby's weight is 2 pounds and 2 ounces, right on target. And I can actually tell because when I stand up, I feel it. And she's head down, so I feel most of her weight on my bladder, and I go potty about, oh my God. I could use a roll of tissue just, urinating. Sorry, I don't know if that's TMI for you guys. In like less than a week by myself because I'm back and forth, pee. And they want you to stay hydrated. And because I did have the surgery, I don't want to get dehydrated. And also, the doctor said I am a little anemic. Double up on your iron pills. And it's kind of strange because I do take iron every day. So I don't know why. My iron's low, but needless to say, I've been trying to double up on the iron. As of my weight, I weigh 180 pounds. I'm definitely all belly. It didn't go anywhere else, and most of it is water weight. And the result, the answer to that is actually delivering. I'll pretty much lose it. It's just in my stomach. Like, if I don't turn around, you wouldn't know I was pregnant. If I was sitting, you wouldn't know I was pregnant. Also, I'm on bed rest. I'm starting my 8th week of bed rest. My doctor is considering highly to lift the bed rest, but still take it easy, of course, unless I want to go into preterm labor. And they'll be letting me go back to work. And I'll just have to work around that. It's so funny because my memory is like shot. I know I told you guys about me not being able to sleep. And they say it's going to get worse as time goes on. So I'm just preparing myself. It'll probably really affect me once I go back to work. Getting like a few hours of sleep because I fall asleep around 4 in the morning. Back up around 7:30, 8 o'clock or so. So I can't wait for that. And plus, when you're on bed rest, you kind of feel left out because, my mom lives up north from me, about 40 minutes away. And I only see her when I have my doctor's appointment sometimes if I feel like finding parking and going up to her house, which I might be doing more because I don't have to park so far. My doctor, I let her fill out papers to get a temporary disability parking decal. So for those of you who do have a cerclage and you have to go to the doctor or possibly run out for other things and you're put on bed rest, just go to usually the police station or your town hall or something would have those applications very fast. All I needed was my ID and mail. They gave me the paper. I took it to the doctors, sent it right back to them, had my parking decal. I'm good for 6 months. And also, I'm happy about that because you don't have to pay the meter. Say if it's an hour meter, you can put your money in for an hour and stay there for 2 additional hours. And there are also different other rules that do apply. So I'm happy about that. I get to save some dough. So possibly if I go to work, I don't have to park in the parking lot. I'll most likely be parking, in the front of the building, and I will only have to pay probably about 3 times a day. If that's what I want to do. And also I'll be getting, a little bit of my life back once I get off of bed rest. Because sometimes I do feel kind of left out, like I'm missing the world. I don't ever regret my little girl for being here, but it could very, very much be a downer when the only face you see is, your partner, and they're at work or, doing other things, maybe like a photo shoot or something. And so he's very active with his second career in line. But it might just be me because I'm not doing anything, so I could kind of keep track of everything, that he's doing. And if I had a life or was able to, go on with mine, I probably wouldn't even realize it or care, because I'm doing what I have to do too. So time goes very slow. I try and set 2-week goals for myself to help me get through this pregnancy. This was one of my goals, 27. My next goal is 30 weeks. And that's when I'll be having my shower. Well, one of them at least. I can't wait for that. I'm actually looking for a nice maternity dress. I like it, but I'm not really comfortable with it. And I found a website that actually lets you rent maternity dresses. It's called rentmaternitydress.com. And you can have it for a week, and they have dresses ranging from about $39 to, I guess, $100 or so. Steroid shot. 27 weeks, like I said. In case I go into preterm labor and have my baby, they gave me a round of steroids to progress her lungs, so that she will need minimal medical help assistance if I deliver her early. So she'll be in the NICU not as long, because her lungs are pretty much progressed to almost a stage as if she was full term, but not completely. So I go for my second round of that tomorrow. It's like this huge needle. If you had a muscle relaxer in your butt, that's what it feels like. It kind of stings a little after. So I get round 2 of that tomorrow. And I'm doing good. She's head down. Kind of early. She might still flip around. I feel her moving around a ton. Especially when I lay on my back. It's like she pushes her butt up. And I have like a big lump on one side. I also have tons of sonogram pictures. I swear, between my regular OB and my perinatologist, they keep me loaded with photos. And they actually put it on the specialist puts it on real Kodak paper for pictures. So my new thing is trying to scrapbook. So I will be ordering some things online, because that's something I could do for the next couple of weeks. I've read mostly pregnancy books, and I've joined an online forum where I could, see what the other moms are going through. And that is about it. I'll be doing my next update most likely at 29 weeks, but I'm gonna wait till after my baby shower, so the video might be late. I might be 29 weeks in a couple of days, because I want to show you guys things that I've gotten. I'm like itching to buy her this beautiful bed set, but I'm gonna wait, because you just never know what you're gonna get at your shower. And we're pretty much set with all the big stuff, like the crib, the travel unit, stroller, and the breast pump. Those are like the big main items. And I haven't bought any diapers yet. That is on my registry. Tons of them. I put it on Huggies brand and Pampers. And what I think I'll do is I'll buy some, like a smaller pack from the grocery store, a Huggies pack, and Pampers brand, and I'll use those to see how she does with that. And if she responds well to it, I'll switch whatever, accordingly. And thanks for you guys subscribing. I have a few new subscribers. And thanks for your questions. If I didn't answer it, please write me back, because my mind is crazy sometimes. I can't remember shit. Yeah, just inbox me again if you felt like I overlooked you, or didn't answer something that you wanted me to answer. Write it again. Maybe I overlooked it, because sometimes I get a lot. And I look at it from my phone. And it's just different, the phone and the computer. So I don't really respond from the phone. I'll wait till I log on. Also, I want to wish Indira good luck, because I hope she's doing well so far. She's pregnant as well. That's another YouTuber. Her name is Sunkiss718. And I want to give another shout out to Precious. I can't remember your YouTube page name. And Shania. Can't remember yours either. So yeah, they've been supporting me. We talk via Facebook and stuff. So if you guys have Facebook, you people who are pregnant or people who have bypass, if you have questions, gastric bypass, make sure you hit me up. I'm willing to answer any questions. Because even people in the street, this lady at the doctor's office, my specialist office, now since I've been going there since I've been 19 weeks, this woman is getting her gastric bypass done. So I feel like I touch people's lives in a certain way, and possibly it could build their confidence back. And one of my other friends was going in today, and she had a pre-existing illness, and she didn't tell her surgeon. So please, if you have an illness, they will find out once they've run tests, or once they actually go inside of your body to start. And why risk it? If you have health issues, they need to know for a reason, okay? Because you have to go into anesthesia. You might not wake up, because you're having complications. Now, this one friend of mine, she had a baby about a year ago. The terminology for exactly what she had wrong, I can't remember the exact name, but basically she had damage to her liver. That was due to preeclampsia from her last pregnancy, and that is, like high blood pressure, diabetic type of area, that stuff. And she blew up with a whole bunch of fluid, maybe about 60 pounds of fluid. And they had to drain her, and then they sent her home. So she has this pre-existing illness. Some people have it after surgery. Sometimes it'll cause liver damage, kidney damage with failure in both. It'll mess with your sight, and also you can go into convulsions and possibly go into a coma. So when the surgeon went in laparoscopic, opened her up, he found out that this was her situation. They took a biopsy of this sample and stitched her back up. Now she has 6 incisions when it was supposed to be only about 4 or 5, because of stupidity. That's basically what it is. There's no other way to sum it up. And now she has these scars, and you're not even going to lose weight. Now they're going to make you do it naturally, because you can't get the surgery. You basically almost risked your life, and she could have got a lot of people in trouble. But I think when anybody does something like that, it's their own stupidity. So now she's gonna have to hit the gym normally, which is fine. It probably will work for her. Some people it does, some it doesn't. And I just want to let everyone know out there, if you have an existing health problem, you know about it, tell your surgeon. Or if you feel you may have one, if you don't know if you have one, get tested. Get that physical done. Get your blood work drawn to see if anything's wrong. If you have any type of pain in a certain area, usually pain indicates that something's wrong. With that being said, go get it looked at. This video is about 20 minutes, and I hope it loads. So I'll see you guys next time, and keep me posted. Keep writing those messages. I definitely appreciate it. Peace.